When I was a student, I would get lots of comments on my assignments that would say things like, greater criticality needed, or, oh, I don't think you've explored this in critical depth. And I'd be sitting there just like, what the fuck are you talking about, bitch? I have no idea what you're talking about, you fucking crazy motherfucker, I have no idea what's going on. Ugh. Now that I'm a uni teacher, I do understand what they were talking about. But I have to say, now that I understand what they were talking about, I also understand why I wasn't understanding what they were talking about. So when we're talking about writing with like criticality or writing critically, and I'm not referring to like specific assignments like a critical analysis of research or like a critical essay. I'm talking about like within normal essays. I was getting these comments within essays that had nothing to do with research or anything like that, okay? What they're talking about is showing with your writing that you critically thought about it, okay? So a bit like a math problem. They want to see the working out, not that you just got the right answer. That's what they're talking about. So if we think about a lawyer for a second, I know I talk about lawyers a lot. What they do is they have their idea of what they want to put across. Not saying they're looking for the truth, but let's say they are for this situation. They have their version of events, and their job is to convince the judge and the jury that that is the true version of events, not just theirs. That is the facts. That is the facts. The facts of this case, Your Honor. Listen to me. And they do this a couple of different ways. First, they will present their version and they will use supporting evidence to say how every claim they're making is 100% true. It's not just my opinion. It's not just my opinion. This is the facts. The other thing they'll do is they'll tear down other people's arguments, okay? Whether this is the opposition or just opposing ways of viewing things. So even if they've put forward an idea, they will think beforehand, what is someone likely to critique in that? And then they will tear that down, okay? The other thing they'll do is they'll compare their situation with others that are similar, okay? So what a lawyer is doing when they're doing this is they're showing, hey, this isn't just my feelings. This isn't just what I want. I'm not here just to win. They're trying to get the jury to forget that that's what they're there for. They're trying to show them, hey, this is literally the truth. I have done the legwork. I've looked into this. You can trust me on this. I'm trustworthy, okay? And that's the thing. When we're writing assignments, you're trying to show that you do know what you're talking about, that we can trust that you know what you're talking about. So again, think of it like a math problem. You're giving them the working out. So again, not talking about like a critical essay or a critical analysis of research. If you were writing a assignment about, maybe you were asked to talk about the most significant, what you thought the most significant symptom of depression was for university students and like give justification, this is something you could do in that one. So maybe you've like done some research and you think it's the symptom of like aloneness and feeling lonely. So you'll say, you know, hey, like aloneness is like the most significant, blah, blah, blah. It's been reported the most prevalently, blah, 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 blah. The next thing you'll do is you'll probably like tell them about ones that they might immediately be thinking, yeah, but what about this other one? Okay, so you might be like, however, you know, rumination and irritability and social withdrawal, they are also like quite prevalent. And some have even argued that symptoms of like the symptom of being alone or feeling alone is actually a common like combination of these ones. So, you know, it could be argued that actually it's all three symptoms, not aloneness. And then you might even then go back to support your own argument and be like, however, this research, blah, 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 has shown how they're distinct symptoms. And so therefore aloneness, while having similarities with these other symptoms, is the most significant symptom affecting students, university students who have depression. And you might even go as far to be like real crazy about it and be like, also, this might explain why the other three symptoms, rumination, social withdrawal, and what was my other one? Can't remember. Social withdrawal, rumination, something else, irritability, while they're also being reported so prevalently because they are similar to this one. So again, you're going as far to be like, the only reason they're even getting reported is because of my symptom I chose. So you're showing the marker that you didn't just go on the journals and just find the first symptom you could find and be like, yeah, that fits, it sounds good. You're showing them that you thought about it further than that. Because to be honest, I'm reading assignments right now, and a lot of students have the right answer, but I'm not always 100% convinced that they know that's the right answer. I don't give them less marks for this, but it is something that, because these are first years, but later on they will start to kind of query and be like, hey, like, I don't know that you know that. Because it does make me wonder if they just like lucked on to the first symptom they saw, or, you know, if it's just like an obvious one, but I can't tell that if they're like, they actually know. Like if I was to walk up to them in the street and ask them if they actually would know that that is the truth. I can't tell. So last message to leave you with, writing critically is all about demonstrating that you're thinking about something critically. This could also be something that you could work on if you're getting comments like, greater elaboration needed, expand more, expand beyond your original claim. Could be. Hope this is helpful. If not, I'm sorry. Bear with me. I'm marking, so my brain has turned to mush, but I'll be back soon for more help. Bye.